So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, what I like about this system...
Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, takes a shot! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Switzerland are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now that's a fine challenge. Vargas. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, shooting chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
That has ended up in no man's land. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Switzerland clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, that's well spotted. But he's well positioned here. And the finish! And he thumps it clear. And now the breakaway. And it's played in here. Alvedi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Knocks it into space. And he shoots! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's found a way through. Oh, important interception. Switzerland are looking to go forward now. Chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well read, nice interception.
Switzerland are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now this could be a chance. Real chance! And he hits the net. 2 up now, and they are cruising. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 18.
Scotland are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Now there's a fine ball. Robertson. Can he get it through? It's out for a goal kick.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Ricardo Rodriguez. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And the shot! And it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement and certainty of outcome.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Shoots! Has a look and plays it forward. Well, they've got it again. Vargas. And they can counter here. Now, can they get him away? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's nice. He's in a great position here. Played into the box. Defending of the desperate variety.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Adams. This is a promising build-up. Freuler. Embolo. Lovely ball. And a chance! And it's in! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And that brings the first half to a close. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Just a quick request today for everybody to please kindly remove any cars parked on the road outside the stadium. Substitution for Scotland, number 18. Coming on the field is...
So let's get the ball rolling.
14.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Looking for the run. Is it a chance? Surely! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Scotland have their third corner. Shapes to shoot! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Driving forward. That looks a cracking ball. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Vargas. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Vargas. Lovely feet. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Too long, and over the line. That's an imaginative pass. He's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the shot! And there's a goal! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So now the difference is 3. Granit Xhaka. Scotland are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter.
Shot a goal! And the keeper threw out a limb.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Substitution for Scotland.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Number 19.
Terrific effort!
McGinn.
Nicked with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Coming on the field. Number 4. McTominay. Number 17.
Switzerland are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Number 24. Substitutions taking
That'll be a
place.
throw. Doak. Now it's McTominay.
That's going in strongly.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Switzerland have it back and can go again.
You have to expect that from everyone there.
Now it's Adams.
Oh, great feat, that.
This looks promising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Adams, and it's Robertson. He's on it, can he get away? Could move up a gear here. Granit Xhaka. And Ricardo Rodriguez. Oh, some astute defending there. That's good running with the ball. Elvedi is the guilty party there. The ball has bounced loose now. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Counter-attack is on here for Switzerland. Engages and forces him off the ball. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Adams. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Robertson, chance here to counter. Looking to play him in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And Bolo stood up well to him there. Robertson. McTominay does really well to win the ball there. Robertson, spread to the right. He's got away. And that's a dangerous ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Adams. Good ball, good take. Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
Added time.
Granit Xhaka. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Switzerland do have a chance to counter here. And the number on the board is 3. Now it's Adams. And he's managed to get free. He's had a shot! Goal! They are playing them off the park. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Number 10.
And that will be it. Switzerland have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome.
With the owner of a blue
And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness, and it was weak throughout.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
It is sizzling beautifully here, and of course, as always, it is overlooked by the grand murals of the great man who lends this venue his name. We are always here in the presence of true magnificence. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Elvedi is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah.
Oh, what a goal! What a goal!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Showing great feet there. Tries to pass it through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Nicely weighted ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
McGinn.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And the return pass. And here's Mbolo. Pass is just off target. Now, what about a counter-attack? Driving on and making good progress. Looking to play him in. Picked out brilliant chance, surely! And a neat finish. They are purring, truly purring. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Foot in.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, good spread. Robertson makes the interception. Zakaria, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the through ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
This looks promising. That's a throw. And he was alert to it. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Christie. Ambitious ball here. McLean. Christie.
That was lovely, that.
Now there's a... And can he finish it? They've got to be quick to recover this. Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Adams. Freuler.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Ricardo Rodriguez. This is a promising build-up. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And this is Embolo. Freuler! And that's a tiny finish. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Switzerland cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Now it's Adams. No, he's not getting past him there. Freuler. That's a little off target. Switzerland are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Granit Xhaka. Freuler. Rodriguez. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's being shifted off it. It's a good run down the right.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Ricardo Rodriguez.
Christie really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Adams.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Quality ball. Is there any chance for a shot? Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Christie. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's McGinn, and the shot! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part.
If you do have a chance today, please take some time
Well,
out
the
to give your
pickings
support to
certainly
our
have been rich in
stadium
this
fund.
first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Substitution in progress.
We're on the move again.
Switzerland really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Adams. Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. He's got away with one there.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Ricardo Rodriguez gets a good foot in there.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Looking for options for movement. He's having a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Christie. Oh, good ball! Oh, shooting chance! Well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Christie. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's McGinn.
The attendance for this match
And the ball is out of play.
51,577.
It's gone for a throw-in. And it's McTominay. Can he latch on to this? Vargas bops him off it and wins back the ball. Threads one in. Alvedi deals with that comfortably. McTominay. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's managed to gift it back. Scotland appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Can he get on the end of this? He is just caressing the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Adams. Oh, he's burst through. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. Switzerland really could have done without this. Kubel clearly engaging in mind games here. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Christie ventures forward, and it's been played through. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vargas looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him.
And a chance! Oh, he's done it! One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Scotland are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Substitution for Switzerland, number 17, number
The two
8.
coaches are signalling
Reuter.
changes here, both at the same
Number
time.
20, coming on the
Things
field,
looking so
number
easy, almost
16,
too easy here.
number 9,
To be expected.
Great
number
chance!
15.
Oh, in he goes again! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Adams.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
That's a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Zakaria. There's the shot! Could move up a gear here. Looking for the run. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, he's all on... Shot at goal! He's got a goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Zakaria. Over to the other side. And it's Rodriguez. Now Sao. Granit Xhaka.
There will be
Alvedi.
5 minutes added time.
Robertson running with the ball. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's found the way through. An uncompromising challenge. Zakaria. 5 minutes to add. Sao. Played through into space. He's in plenty of space here. And he's decided to go for it. And that has faded wide. And that is that. Switzerland cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.
Hello,
How would you
everybody,
summarise
and
what we've
please
seen today
join
then,
me
Jim?
in wishing
Well,
a
Peter,
happy
I
wedding
really couldn't
anniversary
see
to
what
one
this
of our
team
fan
was
club
trying to
members.
achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.